Okay. Sorry, making sure that everything's working well. Okay. So bit of an unplanned stream today. Sorry. I was feeling bored and I kind of wanted to do something and like I don't know. Currently, I'm constantly bored. Uh, Hope you won't mind. I'm going to snack during this stream because I just got back from the store and got myself some snacks. Mm. Anyway, so after yesterday's stream, I went around and oh, sorry, all right. After yesterday's stream, I went around and kind of looked at a few reactions to the Game Awards. It was kind of funny because it was mostly Americans complaining that the French were taking everything. Like the first reaction I watched was from a duo that had not played Terra Obscure at all. Mm. One of them has planned to play it. The other I watched was from a group in which two members, I think, had played the game. But like they were all in that second group, they were all in agreement with the fact that um like it was a major thing that an indie game won an award. And I remembered why the number 33 was special with them. It's because it is like has something to do with the studio. It's because there are 33 employees, which like for a game of this size, like it's impressive. Also, they released a free update to celebrate with some new content. I haven't checked it out yet. I checked it out at one point, but by myself, not on stream. The main reason why I decided that a stream would be a good idea right now is actually because mm, there's apparently a new episode of the Amazing Digital Circus, a beach episode. So I kind of wanted to check that out. Mm, shit. Uh, Let me prepare. Sorry, let me prepare as I keep eating my snacks. Also, like a bit of a more personal thing, I guess. Mm, I received a mail right before the stream, like literally right before another stream, telling me that basically one of the places that I interested with some of my data, which is a government like place. It's not a like I didn't give some of my data to a private company for I don't know what kind of thing they could want my data for. But like one of the places one of the government places that has some of my personal data was hit by a cyber attack. So that's great. Now they have enough information to potentially steal my identity. Good luck with that because there's not much to steal. Anyway, so I found the episode. It's 32 minutes long. Let me wait for it to load because while I'm doing reactions, I'm using uh, Firefox to watch videos. When I'm not doing reactions, I'm using Opera GX, and it takes a lot. It takes a more time on Firefox to load videos. Anyway, okay, it should appear. That's great. So, the Imaging Digital Circus episode 7, each episode. I will pause the video whenever I feel like it to like comment on some stuff and maybe watch some like maybe I will rewind if I miss something. So fair warning, it won't be like a completely smooth reaction. I might take like an hour to react to the episode because I will watch for details. And the show is coming close to the end, isn't it? I think I remember reading that they have like uh planned for 8 or 9 episodes. I don't remember. And which would mean like if it's 9 episodes, episode 8 would be a setup for episode 9. Would be the perfect way to do it, like a double episode in a way. I mean, more like a narrative that continues throughout 2 episodes. So yeah, last time was the gunfight episode. I remember a bit. Mm. Anyway, gotta start. Gotta stop snacking away because Jesus Christ, it's not good for our health. I got so many snacks. Like literally, all I bought was snacks. Anyway, let's go. I guess. Let's check what it has in store. Is the volume okay? Yes, the volume is going through. Oh wait, I need to lower it here.
Is the adventure over already?
No, the adventure hasn't even started yet.
Oh, well, don't be a narc. Find your own hiding spot.
It's not that, it's just that we haven't even seen Kane at all today.
Like the you can see throughout the episodes that the details on the characters and stuff has really like improved, like the smoothness of the texture and stuff like that. Basically,
Plus, Gangle was looking for you. Hi, Zooble.
yeah, let me check that I'm at a good enough. Let's put 1080p.
Wait, what's this?
Hello, my little rubber baby buggy bumpers! Today, I've decided to go to the store to get essential ingredients for my signature milk and cigarette casserole!
Okay. Dad went to the store to buy milk and cigarettes. Okay, yeah.
I hope you can handle yourselves until I get back.
Well, this was fun while it lasted.
So, what's the adventure today?
Oh, I don't have an adventure for you today, so you can do whatever you feel like.
Alright, sounds fine to me.
You should ask me for suggestions on what to do instead.
No.
What should we do instead?
No, Gangle.
Wait, sorry.
Great question, Gangle. For an answer, let me consult the Chinese room.
Okay, had a bit prepared.
All right.
Why Chinese? Does this actually mean anything?
It's a mystery what's behind that door, but I believe it's a fluent Chinese speaker who will give me advice.
Mm-hmm. So I think it's about like the principle of the Chinese box, which is basically the idea that you have. I'm not sure exactly. Like I don't remember all the details about it, but it's basically you have a box in which there is someone, and that person only sees what's inside the box. They don't see what's outside of the box. From one, but there are like two. There's an entry point. There's an exit point. From the entry point comes something like an instruction or something, and the person has to like basically. I might be completely misremembering the principle. It might be like actually a translation kind of thing where they have to translate something that comes from one point and get it out the other point. But since they have no context, they don't know in what context it's used. So they could like give anything. So basically, like let's imagine you. I'm trying to find an example here. I mean, let's imagine you're in the situation, a specific situation that comes with a specific like description, but the word used to describe the situation could be applied to other situations that have nothing to do with it. But in the context that you are in, there's one description, that one situation that applies. You put the description or the word rather that describes the situation on a paper. You put it in a box. The person inside the box has no idea what the context is, so they could get from the outside, from the exit point. They could release like any version, anything related to the situation, to another situation that has the same set of words describe it. It's a bit weird to explain, but yeah, basically it's that.
Can I just ask why? Like, what even is...
Shut! You're only making the joke take longer.
Mhm.
What does it say?
I don't know. I don't understand Chinese.
Hilarious.
I don't know. Why don't you guys hang out at the digital lake? These locations have just kind of been there this whole time. Not sure why
Where?
you never visit them.
You should throw a freaking beach party.
Oh, good censorship here, Bubble. And yeah, I was thinking that at some point. Like, literally in episode 1, he says, hey, there's a digital lake. And there's, like, the amusement park or something. And I never visited those.
Good boy.
Oh, that could be fun.
Plus, there are some fun NPCs out there that none of you have even interacted with yet.
I'm guessing
Really?
they're not intelligent ones.
They most certainly are not. Now, go have fun!
Alright.
Wow, what a good day! Wow!
Finally, the son has some voices. Voice lines. Again.
Alright, so who wants to try Kane's magical changing booth first?
I guess I'll give it a go.
Oh boy.
Wow, you look mediocre. If you ever need a sunburn, give me a call.
I don't want a a sunburn.
Should have thought of that before I decided I hate you.
All right.
Don't interact with the sun. She's just like that.
Mm,
Don't interact with the sun.
hang on.
She's just like that.
Hey, that goes way on her. I never thought I'd never say that some clothes go wear on someone made out of not strings. What's the word? I don't remember the word, but like, yeah, that goes way on her.
Gangle, wait.
Of course.
I'll get it.
Oh
Hey
boy.
there. If you want to find my sunken treasure chest, you'll have to try better than that.
Pretty sure she comes around. But,
So,
you
I
know.
was just talking with my brother here, and yeah, you are definitely not getting our sunken treasure chest. Definitely not.
Do I even want your treasure chest? It's not like there's anything to spend money on.
I'm the one that tells lies.
Right.
Dude, you ruined it.
Oh, fuck. It was one of these. One of us tell lies, one of us tells the truth.
Your treasure?
Dude, no, they took everything. That was my entire life savings, dude. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh my god, I'm gonna be sick. I'm gonna be sick. That was everything. Oh my god.
Was in
Did
the
you find
PS1 graphics.
Nah, somebody plundered it before I could.
What?
What? Oh, wait, you're right.
Yeah, you know what looking for that.
What was that for?
Oh, let me think. There's that time you ran me over with a steamroller, the time you pushed Gangle into a pool of piranhas, when you set me on fire, mailed me a pipe bomb, threw me into an active volcano. I could go on.
Aren't you
The
supposed to
classics.
be miserable about your ability to choose your own body or something?
Aren't you supposed to be causing trouble for everyone?
Nah. I guess after last episode, yeah, I think he's kind of like on the edge.
I've been starting to think that maybe the ability to change is fine. Not needing to commit to one thing all the time.
How about that?
And if I do still have problems, I talk about them with the people I trust.
Good thing I don't have any problems then.
Yeah,
Where are
of
you
course.
going?
Anywhere you losers won't yap my ear off.
Oh, hey,
Hello there! How's the shrimp NPC?
that guy again.
You're welcome!
Thanks. A fried shrimp. You're telling me a shrimp fried this rice? Sorry. I just had to. Okay, so that hiding in PC again. He kept appearing last episode, I think. Maybe even before that. The last two episodes. Oh. We got Kofmo and we got the frog. I think the name of the frog was given. I don't remember. We got Kofmo and the frog. Hmm. That is a hole in the corner. Oh, is that sleep paralysis? No, not sleep paralysis. That's something else. Where the fuck is he? He's having a bad trip. Yeah, that's a really bad trip. Jesus Christ. Is it? Mo and the frog. And Jax, of course. I hope he's not abstracting, like it's not what he sees when you see when it's not what you see when you abstract, because Jesus Christ. Well, I think he was actually.
Way to interrupt my nap.
Can we talk?
Who's that guy?
What?
Yeah. He's not actually an NPC. He's a human. Like us.
Oh.
Yes, I know. Getting stuck with a blank mannequin body of all things. Kane completely overlooked me. But because of this, I was able to, well, I think I found the way to leave.
The way to leave?
Yes, the way to leave the circus and get back to the real world.
Yes, but please, keep it discreet. If Kane catches on, I doubt he'll ever let us get this far again.
That's why we came to you. We thought you might have a key to the Chinese room.
The Chinese room?
Yes, we're gonna need a place to talk without Kane listening in
Oh.
on us. I have a working theory that Kane will commit to a bit no matter what. And if the bit is to not know what's in the Chinese room, he'll stick to it.
I mean, like, yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, Kane's personality is that way. Usually, whenever he starts something, he goes all the way through. Even if people complain.
Guess I'll check. These are all the keys I have where I don't know what they go to.
Okay.
Wait. Don't you want to come with us?
This is a bucket.
This could be our one chance to finally leave all this behind.
Sure, why not?
Where even is Kane? He might be suspicious of us even being here.
He's probably in his office, planning adventures.
How do we even know we can trust this guy? Has he done anything to prove he's human?
I've been here longer than any of you. I, helped create this place. I'll explain more when we're in the room, but for now, please just trust me. You will not regret it.
Okay, but where is Kinger? Where is Kinger? Because he definitely also has something to do with creating this place.
Am I doing this wrong? None of these even fit in the keyhole.
Has anybody even tried just...
Oh, thank God.
Okay, well, it's open. Let's just get inside before Kane...
Upon his face. Right there, there's
I...
the fucking... you fucking what, mate?
Okay,
Can I
well,
look?
it's open. Let's just get inside before Kane sees us.
I'll go get Kinger.
We can fill him in later. I don't really know if I'm, ready to face him again after what happened.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, Kinger definitely had something to do with creating the place as well. and then something happened to his wife. So then his wife had abstracted, and he lost his mind.
We've both done things we're not proud of.
All right. Convince me.
I'm one of the original programmers of the digital circus. I was part of a team of experts employed by C&A to bring this place to life. Kinger was one of my co-workers. You know, back when he
Right.
was still...
You really think Kinger worked with him?
Yep.
Oh, whoops.
Like, literally, Kinger has been dropping hints about it for the entire show. He literally said 7 years of computer engineering, of software engineering, or something like that. When they were in hell during episode 4.
Sorry.
I can see it.
Well, as production went on, the higher-ups at C&A started getting untrustworthy. They began forcibly hooking my fellow co-workers up to the computer in special stasis pods that would keep them alive and analyze their brains. Just awful stuff.
I'm gonna shoot you down and say none of us are CNA employees. How would we have gotten hooked up to this big machine just by putting on a headset?
That's what I wondered as well. But then I remembered that C&A was planning on expanding development. Last I remember, I was asking too many questions, and then poof, I was here. They're probably doing the same to anyone that stumbles into that office. Kane.
So, basically, the CNA office is kept as if it looks abandoned, and anyone who works by is taken in. Because we know, like, Zubel has said that they would sometimes do urbex on their own. And Pomni has said that she would do urbex for YouTube videos, to make YouTube videos. So my guess is that they both, at some point, stumble upon the CNA offices, which are probably, like, kept abandoned, meant to look abandoned or something, but they actually still operate.
Kane is an AI.
Yeah,
I think we
yeah,
all
we,
got that.
An
we
AI
know that.
specifically created to keep your minds active. But he's just as much of a prisoner as you are. One that, won't be able to leave with us.
Just get to the meat and tell us exactly how we're gonna leave if we're all hooked.
Yeah, okay, I think what he's trying to say here is that Kane might try to stop them from leaving. Because he would be left alone with no purpose. What is Bubble? Like, Kane's an AI, sure. What is Bubble? What is his purpose? What is...
Up to stasis pods.
Yes, of course. So, I did some digging, and I discovered that the stasis pods and the virtual world are both run in the same program. So, theoretically, if we were to access the master console hidden deep within Kane's office, we could terminate it and forcibly awaken everyone who's hooked up. Well, obviously, except for Kane.
How do we get into Kane's office?
We'll need to steal the key from Kane, and we'll also need administrator privileges. I believe you're good at obtaining keys?
Okay. You know what's gonna happen when we do all this? Kane's gonna pop out and say, "Congratulations on beating the Escape the Circus adventure," and everything's gonna go back to the way it always was.
I've been watching you. All of you. Every trial.
Yeah, we saw
every
him.
moment of joy. Every abstraction. I wish I could have come to you sooner, but I didn't want to potentially ruin our only chance at escape by telling you before I knew exactly how we were gonna do it. I'm not a creation of Kane. I've suffered just as much as the rest of you. I know this all sounds crazy, but if you follow me, you will see freedom. I'll also draw a face on myself, so you can tell me apart from any other blank NPCs.
Okay,
Oh,
great.
what should we call you? Do you have a name?
I do. My name is Abel.
I was literally, like, about to say, is he gonna say Abel? Because, yeah. That would make the most sense.
Like, is that the name you picked? Or.
Yeah, I thought it would be cool.
Okay, yeah.
But anyway, first things first. We need to get that key. In order to get the key, you're going to need to isolate Kane. Try getting him alone. Someplace where he'll feel comfortable confiding in you.
Hey, Kane, you around?
Hey, Jax. I didn't know you could ask if I was around like that. Good job.
You wanna get dinner together?
Gasp. A human wanting to hang out with me? How could I possibly turn down such an offer?
So, where you wanna...
Okay, yeah. The Kane is an AI that he thought was a revelation. Like, Kane has been saying since the start that he's an AI. He's been showing it.
So, Jax, what you want to talk about, friendo? Wait, Jax! I wanted to ask you about the adventures. What do you think I should do to make them more appealing to the Zooble and the Pomni?
I think...
We should figure out
Zooble.
what to order first. Conversation can happen after we've loaded up on digital nutrients.
Then you're going to want to ask him about his hobbies. Odds are he'll get so excited that you care about him, he'll freeze up, and you'll be able to grab the key from inside his mouth.
Inside where?
What are your
Of
thoughts on
course
cedar
he is.
smoked salmon? I cedar smoked salmon, but I hardly know there's smoked salmon.
Do you have any secret hobbies?
Secret hobbies?
Yeah, like things you do on your own that you'd be interested in talking about.
Why, I didn't think a human would ever want to ask me about my... This is the most phantasmical moment of my...
Okay, yep. He's breaking.
What you doing there, Jax?
Have I ever told you how it's my dream to get eaten by you?
That's a weird thing to say, and what?
Yeah. It might work, you know?
Do you really believe it? I mean, everything he says?
I just want to know what Kinger thinks of all this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing.
Like, sure, okay. I can believe that Kinger might not take it well that one of the creators of the circus is still around. But I think he kind of needs to know about it because, like, he's one of the characters that has shown the most acceptance, in a way, of others. Like, Pomni, of course, yeah, he's very accepting of everyone and stuff. But like Kinger has been whenever he's like in his normal self, his calm self in the dark. He's basically a father figure. Like he goes in that mode whenever he's that way. He was that way last episode with Ragatha. He was that way with Pomni a bit in episode 4. And I think like if there's one person who could take things calmly, it would be Kinger, and I think he needs to know that there's someone around that could potentially help him get out.
How much do you know about Kinger?
Huh? Oh, I probably know about as much as everybody else, but he's also helped me through some of my hardest times here. Is it
Yeah, he also said that during episode 2.
weird to say I trust him the most out of everybody?
No, that's not weird at all. I had a similar experience, and I think he might know more about this place than he lets on.
Yeah, he knows a lot more. I mean, like, wait. Yeah, during last episode, he literally created an item that could give out a life, could give a life that was lost. Like, yeah, he knows a lot more. He's just, like, partially lost his mind and so he's not trying to get out or anything. But he wants to still be here for people who are trapped inside the circus and act as a father figure toward them.
Has been here longer than anyone else. And I don't know, I think it's kind of strange that Abel isn't interested in him at all.
Like I said, things between us are complicated. I would love to be able to work alongside him again.
Also, I know that voice. I don't know from where, but I know that voice.
And you're right to think he has knowledge about this place.
I mean, in a way, it kind of sounds like the normal voice of the voice actor for Kinger, but I'm pretty sure it isn't. But I know I've heard that voice somewhere before.
It's just, I made a promise.
Is it Queenie?
What's going to happen to the people in the cellar? Like Kofmo and Ribbit?
Ribbit. That's the
I
name.
don't know. But let's hope for the best, right? And here we
Yeah,
are.
so Ragatha. But yeah, Ragatha was here for Ribbit because she knew about Ribbit. Like she talked to Jax about it at one point.
The administrator zone.
Ooh, right at the edge of their rooms.
But like I was saying, this Macroverse place really intrigues me. And these photos are all I have of the location. I'm obsessed with them. I just wish I had more info on the location so I could accurately recreate it. Too bad they cut me off, right?
Oh, wait, that's interesting. Like, okay. Let me like. Is obviously the place that in a pilot, the place that Pomni ended up with before she ended up in the void. It was a recreation of the CNA offices. It's Kane trying to recreate them from pictures because he no longer has access to that information. So CNA is keeping even Kane out of touch. And that's probably also why he was surprised to see Pomni appear. So basically, like, they probably at first sent him like instructions and stuff like that. And at some point they must, like, when they decided to go under and like to like hide in a way, they decided to even cut Kane off because they were afraid that one of the devs would be able to use him to get back outside or to get back at CNA. Oh, that's interesting. So it's not.
Yeah, what a shame.
So, what's your takeaway from all this?
What?
What's your takeaway from all this? Is it that I'm actually a cool guy with cool hobbies and not that much different from you beautiful humans?
I mean, it is quite interesting because it, like, we've seen. Okay, I'm trying to put my thoughts into words here. Like, we've seen in the past, Kane being called God. In episode 2, he was being called God by the NPCs. And I think it's possible that he's kind of seeing it in a religious way. Also, like, I want to know more about my creators. I want to know more about their world. And I think it's interesting. Like, it says a lot about Kane, about his capabilities. Because if he was simply meant to, like, take care of the mind of people, it could have been an automated process. Like, bam, make new adventures. Bam, adventure over. Make a new adventure. Bam, adventure over. If he's able to, like, voice his complaints about being cut off from the system and wanting to know more about the world that these creators came from, is more advanced than he's let on. So that's interesting.
Sure.
Wowee! I'm so glad we understand each other a little more. I really am trying my best to make you guys happy, and being appreciated for that just makes me want to...
Like, sure, he goes beyond his capacity whenever he's trying, like, whenever it's connected to emotions. It's like maybe at some point, at first, he had an emulator for emotions, for actual emotions, and he's trying to still access it, but he can't. He was cut off. And so whenever he's trying to access it, he errors out until his code realizes, hey, there's a problem, let's reboot. Or at least, like, let's cancel that action.
Celebrate by giving you guys anything you ask for. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
Also, what's
This
that, the
was a
floppy
nice
disk?
dinner and everything, but could I go back to the circus? The gals and I were gonna do something which may or may not be a surprise for a special certain ringmaster we want to show our appreciation for.
Gasp! Say no more!
Whoop.
Say no more!
Whoop.
Yeah, so that's the CNA offices. I'm trying to see if we see anything specific, but I don't think we do. But so that's where Kane and the circus were born, essentially.
How long's Jack's gonna take? I feel like we've been standing here for hours.
Should we tell Kinger what's happening? I feel bad not including him in any of this.
We're supposed to follow Abel's instructions.
Yeah, but like, come on, it's
It
Kinger.
probably couldn't hurt to at least give him a warning, though, just to get him into the right headspace. Oh my god.
Hi, Gangle. Hi, Zubul. You startled me.
So, we may have discovered something you'll want to hear about. It's
We found a way to leave the circus. We're currently preparing everything, but we need to keep it quiet so Kane doesn't stop us.
Yeah, what she said.
Huh? Leave the circus? How would you... No, that doesn't make sense.
We met up with Abel. He says he was one of the original programmers, and he knows how to shut off the game and free us.
Who?
I mean, that's the name he chose for himself. He said he.
We'll continue this conversation later. Just thought I'd give you a heads up.
I am never doing anything for you guys ever
Yeah,
again.
it was a
Where's
floppy disk.
Kane?
Worry not, my dear damsel. I think I stopped him from checking up on us for a while, so no need for your distraction anymore. You're welcome.
In other words, you just made us have to wait longer to do our job. Also, don't call me that.
What's the rush? You got someone waiting for you outside?
Don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So, how many administrator passes should I get?
6.
Yeah, 6.
Are you sure? Giving Kinger access to the main console could be dangerous, considering his mental state.
Will it be dark in there?
I suppose it will be somewhat dim.
Then it should be
Yes.
fine.
I want us all to have one.
All right, if you say so.
The dark. I think I...
What? Sorry, I'm trying to understand your message, but honestly, like, I don't really understand what you're trying to say here. Like, it's not. No, it's not a Stanley Parable. It's no, it's not. It's not a picture. I mean, if you're talking about the picture that Kane was looking at, it's not from. It's definitely not a place from the Stanley Parable. Like, I could tell.
Get it now.
Whatever happens,
And also, like, I don't think they would have hidden for so long if there was a link between the amazing digital circus and the Stanley Parable.
I'm going to put my trust in Kinger.
He's got a lot of wisdom buried in there, doesn't he?
Like, there's no link between the creator of the Missing Digital Circus or anyone at Glitch and the creator of the Stanley Parable. I don't remember. I remember hearing about the link between. I mean, like, I know the creator of the Stanley Parable is a brother of an influencer, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember which one. But I think I heard something about that. But it has nothing to do with
Yeah, when he uses it responsibly.
What?
It's nothing. Let's go find the others.
Hey, don't keep information from us if you know something. What happened between you and Kinger?
It'll be clear soon enough.
Okay, but we kind of need to know now.
So,
if we want to trust
did you distract Kane?
I took care of that.
He thinks he took care of that, but we really have no way of knowing.
Such little faith in me. Goodness.
Oh, I wonder why. If this whole thing gets messed up because of you, I swear to God.
Yeah, let's just all follow Mr. Obvious Twist Villain instead.
Now wait, hold on. You think...
Let's all just calm down and be a team here. Pomni's got administrator passes for everyone. We're all in this together.
What do they look like? Oh. Silver hands.
Why do they look like that?
Good question.
Wait, pardon me.
Huh?
Oh shit.
Did you say something?
He stepped into the light.
We're going to have to trust that whatever Jax did will keep him distracted. I don't know how long we'll be able to hold these without Kane knowing. So, it's time. Let's go to Kane's office.
Like, it's not the final episode, I'm pretty sure.
Kane always did have trouble with cube collisions, for some reason. All right, just how we went over it. You first.
Me? Why me?
Jax? Everything's gonna be okay.
Fine.
Yeah, that's definitely not gonna work.
Call me up.
Yo.
Oh, like basketball.
Oh. Oh, that's the way to Kane's office. Two colors, and it's one of them at one of the sides has a moon.
I want Kinger to go before me.
No, yeah, that makes sense.
Now,
Yeah, to make sure that he
don't
doesn't.
feel like I need to go before you just because I have the right of way in a four-way uncontrolled intersection.
Just trust me. You want to get somewhere dark?
You can say that again.
Yeah, to make sure that Abel doesn't, you know.
So,
Freaker.
how are you getting up?
I'm not, but I trust all of you to make the right choice.
When we all get out, I'll buy you a beer.
Make the right choice.
Whew. I was getting kind of worried something was happening down there.
Time for me to serve my purpose, I guess.
Oh. Oh, that's. Oh. Look at all these spheres. These spheres are all adventures. Like you can see, it's different worlds. I'm pretty sure I saw the Candy Canyon Kingdom. I mean, it's probably going to show us more closely anyway, but I want to get a broader picture of the whole thing. So you got different constructs, miniature version of the circus. Yeah, they're probably going to zoom in on one of these spheres. Just like, you know. No, the Stanley Parable is not about a simulation. The Stanley Parable is about like, technically the story itself is you got out of the simulation. Technically, but like you go crazy because of reasons. But it's not really a simulation in the same sense. Like it's the narrator trying to tell a story, uh, trying to tell you a story and stuff. But it's not being stuck in a simulation. Yeah, hang on. Let me check the zoom in. Yeah, I think that's a parking lot from the burger place, maybe. Or it's a real place. I don't think so. Yeah, the Candy Canyon Kingdom. Knew it.
Abel said the door to the main console was behind the bookshelf.
With some basic assets. Oh, hang on. Okay, apparently there was an adventure in the snow that makes him nostalgic.
You alright?
So possibly with
great.
Cosmo in Ribbit. Yeah, so we got some basic shapes here,
I guess this is it.
which are probably like
We're
used as assets
leaving the
by
circus.
Kane or something. I don't remember the name of this music, but I like it. It's a classic music.
Are we still gonna be friends when we're out there?
Good
Why wouldn't we
question.
be?
It's just
Like something tells me it's about to be like, basically they're about to be told, yeah, if you leave, every memory of inside the simulation will be removed or something. I don't know.
gonna be strange. I've only known you like this. Will it be the same when it's real?
It always was real. Everything we felt, everything we've done, everything we are. It'll never leave us. And I wouldn't have it any other way.
Thank you for always being there when I needed.
Like, is it possible that Rabbit and Jax knew each other in the real world? The right button will close the console. It can keep all players inside. Okay, now we got a matrix choice. And keep all players inside the circus. Blue button will end the game and disconnect all players.
Kinger, do you want to make the choice?
The choice of what?
Are you sure he's all the way here?
Hey, yeah, wait. Don't we all want to press leave? Why leave it up to him?
What if there's something we don't know? Maybe we should give it a little more time?
Oh, yeah. I love pressing buttons. You, want me to press one of those too?
I don't know.
Am I missing something? We all want to leave, right?
Pomni?
Yeah, we do. It's just, what if it's a trick or something?
Why would there be a trick console in Kane's office? Like, no matter what we press, Kane's gonna know we were here.
Okay, but like, here's the thing. Obviously, CNA doesn't have, like, if they started to put people inside the simulation to force them to be silent, like, obviously they wouldn't want a way out for them. Like, they wouldn't want it to be easy. maybe a way out for if they send someone in the simulation to ensure, that people stay here, or to fix the problem with Kane. But like, it doesn't make much sense that they would leave a way to leave the simulation just like that, like from inside the simulation, you know? I don't know. It doesn't feel right.
We should push it.
Hold on. Let's just wait a second and go over everything we know, and maybe we can vote on it or something.
Okay, and oh, what? Let me hang on. Hang on. How do I? Oh, that's a real picture. That's a picture of the real world. Hang on. Speed limit. Okay, no running. Oh. Hang on. That was a... Yep. That was a road in the forest. So does Jax have a reason for not wanting to go out?
What did you just do?
I...
Congratulations, my little cattywampus cucumbers! You picked the good ending!
All right.
You'd rather stay with me than go back to that pesky old macroverse or whatever we decide to call it. I knew you'd make the right choice.
You mean this was all...
An adventure, yes! And one I've been cooking up for a good long while. Great job playing your part, Abel!
All in a good day's work. By the way, you think I could get a raise after that performance?
Oh, you're getting too smart. Time to delete.
That was fucking hot dog.
See? Stuff, the pods.
I mean, I guess it's a possibility that they use humans as batteries, but I think it's more like we want to test whatever we can do to human minds when people are in the simulation. Something like this. Because, like, yeah, sure, maybe they could decide to use humans as batteries, but to power what? Because if all you've got to keep humans busy inside that simulation is Kane, like, it doesn't make much sense to use them as batteries.
A fabrication of my incredible world-building skills.
I was right? I can't believe I was right!
Oh, he's losing it.
What would have happened if we picked the other button?
Oh, I didn't put too much thought into that one, cause I knew you'd never pick it. So I left that up to Bubble.
I'm gonna take you to Shrimp Town.
Yeah, it was gonna take you to Shrimp Town.
Why not? Come on, I wanna see Shrimp Town. Oh, he's losing it.
You dirty liar! You scumbag! You made me... You got in my head. You just lie about everything, don't you?
huh?
You can mess with our minds too, can't you? The stupid sauce, the vegan thing, God knows what else!
Our names?
Now, hold on, guys. Wait.
Oh,
I may have the ability to add temporary modifiers to make adventures more interesting, but that's it. If I did anything more, trust me, it would not end well.
Scratch. The first abstraction.
Hey! I didn't say
Oh.
anything like that! Come on, guys!
Oh, Kinger is remembering stuff. Oh, that's not going well for you, Kane. I mean, yeah, I didn't think of that. The fact that he was able to force, like, Jax to be vegan. Like, obviously, it was some sort of control on the mind. I think it is exactly what I was saying earlier, like, trying to see how far they can go into modifying human minds. And so they don't use people as batteries, but as basically like lab rats. Like they use people as lab rats to see how far they can change them. And yeah, Kane basically just slipped up.
You know I'm just here to have fun. Questioning's over. You're...
Okay, and apparently Kane went too far at one point. Kinger remembers it. It has something to do with the first abstraction. So is it possible that every abstraction is caused by Kane going too far with someone's mind? And is it possible that Kinger actually like found a way to make himself immune to abstraction by making himself go crazy? Like, did he specifically make himself go crazy on purpose? And that somehow puts some sort of mental barrier that prevents Kane from modifying him too much to the point of abstraction.
Prize is this lovely gift basket of soaps and lotions. Stay fragrant, have a good light. Fragrant night. Bye!
Yeah, Kane is adding way too much, of course. I mean, it's been obvious for a while now, but like, yeah. Okay, let me check. Able John Winfield. I know that name. Let me check. Where is my other browser? Here. Like, I absolutely know that name. John Winfield. Yeah, but no, it doesn't make sense that they would be able to use humans as batteries. If anything, they would just have a powering system outside of it. Like, Kane is obviously not the one completely in control here. He's not the one who created the circus. He was created alongside it. And CNA, like, maybe Kane is keeping them because he doesn't want to stay alone, but I don't think it's for any reason of batteries or something. John Winfield, oh yeah, it's okay. He's one of the voices in. Hang on. So he voices. What's his face in? Okay, let me check. Let me check IMDb. It's going to be easier. Oh, he voices in Fallout London. Hang on. The Gaslight District, he voices Mud and Jack. So I definitely heard him before, but I didn't hear him with the same voice. Huh. And that's about all I know him for, apparently. Weird. I was certain I heard it somewhere else. Let me just watch if there's anything more. I don't think so. But there was something at the end of the last episode. But like, yeah, okay. Yeah, obviously, Kane, like Jax has something, some reason not to want to go back to the real world. Like something that, some memories that he doesn't want. But is it possible? Wait. Given his reaction afterwards, like talking about Kane changing their mind and stuff, is it possible that the memories and the guilt he felt like right before he pressed the red button was actually something implemented by Ken and it's not his real memories? Like, what if even their memories of the real world are fake? Because they already don't remember their real names. What if they actually don't remember their real life either? And like Jack said, none of them, apart from maybe Kinger, are CNA employees. Like, it might even be the case that they are just advanced AIs created from branches of Kane. And like, once in a while, the system creates a new branch, creates a new AI based on what data it has on Kane, on Kane's advancement. Like, basically, Kane learns more and more, and then they branch him out, create a new AI. That AI thinks it's human, thinks it has memories of the real world. And abstraction is basically a fatal code error where the AI cannot it can no longer like pretend the entire code breaks. Because like, abstraction is still a big mystery. What is it? What happens to the mind exactly of the person? What that entails? There's way more to it. I mean, we did see like the entire scene here, like the entire psychedelic scene with Jax. It actually makes me even more think about that possibility that they are all AI, and it's basically like he was starting to break. He was starting to break, and then some sort of uh, program was run to fix an error. And the way it fixed the error was to soothe him by reminding him of Kofmo and Ribbit. No, Kane didn't say he can change little memories. He said he has little access. Like he has a few things he can change.
Guys, wait. I may have the ability to add temporary modifiers to make adventures more
He can add temporary modifiers. That's not the same thing as saying he can change memories. But he also said at first that he didn't have any control over the minds of people. and it's clearly not correct. Like you can't just take what Kane says at face value. Like as Jack said, Kane has been lying a lot. Like he has lied a lot, and especially like during this entire adventure, it was basically was one massive lie. You can't you can't believe Kane just because of what he says. And like so like he could have a bigger access to memories, but he could be restraining himself to avoid going too far. And this line from Kinger, Scratch, the first abstraction. So the first person to abstract was called Scratch, apparently. Is it possible that Kane did go too far and change that person's mind too much? Like, and they ended up abstracting. Like you got a digital circus program running with people hooked up to it with their minds transferred inside. Power is obviously not a problem here. Like, I don't think power is in any sort of issue for the simulation. The main issue is probably regarding the software limitations. And I think that they tried to give Kane too much power at first. He went overboard, and someone abstracted. And they after that they cut his powers a little. Like they removed some of his powers. Or at least like limited them to adventures. But like obviously, yeah, no, Kane has a lot more control, a lot more power than he lets on. But he's not. I think he's. I think it's true when the NPC was talking about Kane being trapped in there just like them. I think it's true. I think he's really trapped and he's really trying to find a way to potentially leave or to also to either like keep people with him, keep the people that are trapped in with him, or maybe on the side he's trying to find a way to escape with them. He wants to find a way to also get out of the simulation. No, stop comparing to the Stanley Parable. It doesn't have anything to do. Like it doesn't. It's not even remotely the same thing. The Stanley Parable is not a story about being trapped in the simulation. It doesn't have anything to do with that. Like the Stanley Parable is a game. You're not playing as someone trapped inside the game who thinks they're in the real world. Like you are following. You are either following the narrator or not. It's all that is. It doesn't have anything to do with what the digital circus is like. Like stop comparing the two. But like it's definitely way different here. But like yeah, the obviously like Kane I believe yeah, Kane is either trying to keep them inside with him or he's trying to find a way to get out with them. But that would imply possibly him taking over someone's body, which would mean that person's mind no longer being connected to their body. So I don't know. It's either that or it's the AI theory again, like the one where they are actually all AI. Maybe I don't know. I don't think it is. But like either way, the finale. No, stop trying to connect the circus and the Stanley Parable. There's no link between them. There's nothing that is even remotely similar in them, between them. Like, come on. But like, yeah, what I want, like, the Stanley Parable is not Stanley being connected to a machine and suddenly being transferred into a digital world. Stanley Parable is just a game made to be a joke. Okay, like it's meant to be like, yeah, sure, it makes you think a lot, but it's it's not meant to be taken as a serious someone trapped in a simulation kind of situation. Like the closest thing you could compare to the Amazing Digital Circus is either Sword Art Online or the Matrix. That's about it. But in the Matrix, not everyone is aware that they are in the simulation. And in SAO, people are trapped in a game and they know exactly what to do to get out. So that's not the same thing at all either. Here, it's people who know they are in simulation, they don't know how to get out, and all they have with them is an AI with a goal to keep their minds active or to take care of their minds. And I think Kane is basically evolving beyond this programming, but he's still tied up to CNA in some way. Like they still hold power over him. So he's trying to do something, but he can't tell the humans, of course. Like he can't raise uh, awareness of the problem because maybe CNA is monitoring the entire thing. Like maybe the eyes are actually not Kane's, but people at CNA. No, that has nothing to do with it. Okay, that conversation is going nowhere. You know what? Like anyway, that was it for this episode, I guess. I'm pretty sure we are close to the finale. Like I don't remember if they said 8 or 9 episodes. Um, for the Amazing Digital Circus. I'm going to watch some reactions on my own afterwards, after the stream anyway. But like, yeah, uh, that's about it for this reaction. What can I play now? Hang on. I got some Discord messages. Okay, I'm gonna mute this because it's getting on my nerves. Okay, so I could continue with the Evil Within 2 or continue here or maybe play something else. I don't know. Maybe something mindless. I mean, something that doesn't require too much brain power because I definitely don't want to use too much brain power now. Hmm. What do I have here? I have so many games on Steam and I don't know which one I want to play. Way too many. I don't know. I started the stream because I was bored and now I'm even more bored. after watching the episode, so that's great. No, not this one. Then there's something that could be interesting. Let me check. I could check the demo for Pragmata, but I don't know if it is. I haven't checked. Really. Because there is a PC demo available right now. Okay, 7 gigs. So that's good. I might as well. Pragmata Sketchbook demo, it's called. Let me check in my library here. Okay, it's downloading. Like, I saw the trailer at the Game Awards and I thought, you know what? It looks interesting and my neck is broken as fuck. I thought, you know what? It looks interesting. I tried to update VC Face, but I think I did poorly. I didn't manage to actually update it because it's not something with an auto updater. It's something where you have to replace files manually, and I'm pretty sure I did it badly. So it's my model is still like having trouble. All right, while it's completing the download in a few seconds, I'm grabbing something else to snack on because I still have more snacks to go through. Where is the bag? It's here. I'm gonna grab these nuts. LMAO got them. Alright. And Steam, good timing. Steam just told me that it's done. Alright. It has to install a few things. Launching. Okay. So I don't know anything regarding the story of Pragmata itself. Like, all I saw was the trailer. I haven't even checked the description of the game on the Steam page. I should probably. Hang on. Also fix my neck again. Okay, it's compiling shaders. So while it's doing that, store. So the gameplay demo lets you try out this combat system that engages both sides of your brain, while you also get to experience what it's like to traverse the Lunar Research Station. Okay, but tell me more about the story itself. An all-new science fiction and action adventure with its own unique hacking twist. It is a near future, and protagonist Hugh and his android companion Diana must work together as they make their way through the cold lunar research station. Okay, so she's an android. Hmm. Oh, you got some cute outfits with the deluxe edition. I must not fall for it. I mean, I wouldn't even be able to afford it anyway, so you know. But she's an android. Hmm. So it's probably one of these stories where, like, she'll eventually feel really human and like maybe it's one of these stories where the protagonist starts by treating her as nothing more than a robot, and then eventually he learns to see her more as a human or something. I don't know. Like the Steam page literally doesn't say anything else. But it did seem like an interesting gameplay. I'm waiting for it to compile the shaders. Hmm. Oh, no. Change the stream info. Trying out the Pragmata demo. I should probably write it in all caps. Pragmata. I'm gonna pronouncing Pragmata. I don't even know if it's pronounced Pragmata or something. Studio mode. Game. It's taking its sweet time compiling the shaders. Like it has stopped at some point and now I'm just waiting. Alright. Hmm. Hmm. See, every time something like this happens, I'm reminding that maybe I should plan my streams in advance a bit more, and then I forget. Okay, now it's going faster, a bit faster. And now it's paused again. Hmm. I'm gonna get so much weight just because I have nothing else to do than snack while it's loading. Hmm. Also, like, I'm gonna bet, even though the game releases also on Steam and the first demo available is on PC, I'm gonna bet that it's mostly meant for controllers and not keyboard and mouse. Because it's always the case nowadays. Especially action games. Like modern action games are not often meant with PC controls in mind. So a lot of the time, if you prefer to play with keyboard and mouse, you're fucked. Or you have to really adapt. That's why I play for. That's why I play my Dark Souls games, like Dark Souls and Elden Ring. Any similar Soul, I mean, any Souls like I play with keyboard and mouse, and it's not really necessarily easy because a lot of things that you have to navigate through are made to be navigated with a controller, like the inventory and stuff. With keyboard and mouse, it's a bit more annoying. Okay, with you, come on. Like, how many shaders do you have to compile here? It's making my model lag a lot. I'm not dropping any frames, but my model is lagging because it's taking so much CPU to compile the shaders. Like it feels even longer than goddamn Atomic Heart, and these are long shaders to load. Hmm, come on. All right. In the meantime, I'm gonna check out more on Steam. Man, Bandai Namco up to 90% off. I'm starting to feel like it probably would have been easier to. I mean, it would probably would have been shorter to download what you call it, and the new like Chinese game that's all the rage. I don't remember the name. And try that one out. Man, I can't wait for Ace Combat 8. Like really, it it feels really like I really want it. Hmm. What? Hang on. Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. There's a remaster of Tales of Berseria that is planned to be released. Like I checked by checking like Bandai Namco on the Steam store, and I saw like yeah, pre-order Tales of Berseria, and I was like, the fuck do you mean? The game has been out for almost a decade now, probably more, maybe more. No, actually maybe less. And yeah, apparently it's a remaster with enhanced graphics and optimized gameplay. I mean, I'm still quite fine with the original game. Like I literally streamed it half a year ago. Oh wait, useful features like destination markers and the ability to disable enemy encounters. Oh really? You could literally disable enemy encounters. Now that's interesting. Like you could, from the gifs they are showing, you can literally like phase through enemies. It also features several DLC from the original 2016 version. 2016, yeah, so it's like almost a decade. Further trove content awaits you, such as outfits for your characters from the previous tales of games, along with useful equipment for your travel. Yeah, the DLCs, I don't have all of them. I only have the like useful item DLCs, I think. Anyway, yeah, I didn't know they were releasing a remaster. Um. Anyway, I want to see if they have a. Okay, yes. See this year's I'm highlighted more for the Game Awards. Um. So each game like were featured or stuff like that. Stuff at midnight. Yeah, I from the videos I saw in the Game Awards, it did seem interesting. So I don't know anything about it. Action adventure explores the mythos and confront mysterious creatures of the Deep South. This modern folk tale while learning to weave an ancient power to surmount obstacles and unravel your family's hidden past. I love you can tell that it's American because they say Deep South, and like the Deep South is southern US. Because you can see like from the images I can see marshes and stuff like that. So I'm guessing Louisiana. But yeah, Hades 2, I haven't even played the first game. I've heard a lot of good things about both games, but I've never even played the first one because it's not my kind of of gameplay. Um, there was one that I wanted, like I forgot to which list. I think just announced. Let me check. I guess For Loop also seems interesting. Like there are a lot of games that seem really interesting at these Game Awards. Even the damn Free Shepherd, uh, new Tomb Raider games. Um, Control Resonant is already in my wish list. Um, what's the name? It's with my boy Raul. Oh, there's also lots of the Fallen. I I still have my eyes on it. Um, okay, what's the game with Raul in it? Trying to find it and it's not showing up anywhere. Like it has to be at least a page to which list it from, right? Maybe if I try to remember it. Nope. Maybe it doesn't have actually a Steam page. Maybe it might even be console only, which would be sad. Featured games. Okay, maybe it's gonna be good now. Come on, featured. What do you mean 13 hidden? Oh wait, no, because I decided to hide them instead of. Yeah, it's because I've kept my Steam page, I guess, PG, so games that have too much mature content are not like shown to me. Like I've literally decided to hide them. I don't know why. Um, you know what? Maybe there is no page for it. I did definitely have Antos on. I do definitely have Antos on wish list because fuck yeah. No love could be interesting. You know what? I'm going to get add it up to my wish list for now. Still combining shaders, featured games. I think it's literally the Seven Deadly Sins game that wasn't shown to me here. And another, I don't know which one. Yeah, there's probably no page yet to wishlist it. Too bad. Too fucking bad. Because we might borrow you, Raul Cody. Hang on, let me check if I can find him just by looking. Rahul. Also, I just remembered. I think there's at some point I said something by mistake when I watched yesterday, and I definitely can't remember what it was. But there's something I said that was actually wrong. Okay, Raul, where were you? But I can't even remember the order at which games were announced. Okay, that's Exodus. I don't care. That's Ontos. I already have it wish listed. No, that's it was Divinity. Wait, where the fuck did he appear? Oh wait, game is currently in development. Okay, health warning. Good thing to do. Thank you, Capcom. You can say whatever you want about Capcom. Oh, it's on the RE engine. Really? You can say whatever you want about Capcom. They always deliver. It's on the Resident Evil engine. Hmm. Okay, so we got Japanese or English here. Makes sense. Uh, adjust the image on the just until the image on the left it's just barely visible. I literally can't see anything. So max brightness. Okay, wait. I fucked up somewhere. You know what? Sure. The following accessibility presets can be adjusted from the accessibility section of the options menu. visual accessibility preset, audio, and motion sickness. Please enter your age. I have to say. I have to say it. Really, don't make me say it. Sorry. I do have. This will not affect gameplay, but it can be changed later. Yeah, sorry. I had to. Oh, fuck. Makes me feel old. I know it's not really old. Setting can be just later. Yes. Okay. Game saves progress automatically. Alright. Show me what you got, game. Show me what you got for now. And it's a demo. Some things are like it's possible that there are a few bugs. Some things might change in the future. You know, we'll see. Pragmata sketchbook. Let me check the options first. Equip weapon and pick up. Nope. Control vibration. I'm not using control. I don't care. Controls PC. French. Ooh, nice. It's accepting the layout. That is a feature that I need to see more of in many games on PC. It's the keyboard layout, like the ability for the game to take into account any keyboard layout. Because of French keyboards are quite unique. I think that there are only like 3 countries that use that layout in the world, and there are a good number of games where I have to actually change my keyboard to QWERTY to be able to play them because I don't accept either that or I have to change manually like the keybind, which is annoying. Mouse hacking control mode. Hold down button to hack or press button once to hack. You know what? Holding button. If it's on mouse, I can do that. Mouse hacking assist. Adjust strength of aim assist to the center of the hacking matrix. I'm gonna go with none for now and see how it plays. I'm guessing if we get all of these, if we get all of these options, it means that they will come into play at some point during the demo. Camera distance standard, display. The graphics, borderless window, yes. I'm starting to think like that maybe I should get some heating going because I literally disabled my heating system because I was using too much, and now I'm feeling way too cold. But yeah, I think these are good. Display speaker, yes. Background, cellular size, speaker name, color red, blue, green, or yellow. Yellow, I think, is nice for a speaker name. Like, I still want the name to be distinct from the rest. Wait, no, I want to see the accessibility features. Subtitle size and background. Okay, so these are like basically it brings you to other settings. Okay, great. Casual. This mod is recommended for players who are unaccustomed to action games. Enemies will be weaker. Aim assist will be turned down. And it cannot be changed again. I don't care. Like, I want to enjoy, first and foremost. And apparently, Diana is having fun. Alright. Use your weapon primary unit to attack. Ammo will slowly recharge after use. Really?
Hey, you gonna help?
1 second.
Come on, please. Reach the green EXE node to hack targets. Move the cursor across the hacking matrix and connect it to the EXE node to complete the hack, placing enemies in an open state, making them vulnerable to gunfire. So aim, move cursor.
Diana, I need your hack in here.
Wait. Oh, wait. Hang on. Okay, that's. Oh wait. Okay, it's the one of the buttons on the side. Oh, nice. Okay, I had trouble. It's one of the buttons on the side of the mouse that it was showing. I wasn't sure. Luna filament, refined from a mineral unique to the moon known as lunum. Luna filament can absorb and copy any information it comes in contact with, required for various upgrades in the shelter. Let me grab some then.
More of them?
Okay. It's good against some using like. It's gonna take some time for me to get used to it, but you know what?
Glad that's over with.
Okay, so yep, hacking is.
That's a secret. I'll tell you later.
Okay. So like, yes, the hacking is better if there are not a lot. During his investigation of abnormalities at the cradle, Hugh Williams becomes isolated and meets a young android, Diana. The two head to the top floor of the solar power plant to restore the main power so they can call Earth for help. Alright. I see it's one of these.
First, we get the power on. Let's move.
C to scan. Ooh. Nice. Getting some stuff around here. About 106.
Don't look now, but we got company.
You really sure you work here?
What? This is my fault?
Yeah, that's not my fault. Control to dodge. To dodge. Space to jump. Okay. Okay, that's all you need. Wait. Thank you.
We did it!
Yep. Good job. Oh, you got thrusters at start. Whenever you run, you get thrusters. Hold A for repair. Shoot into the turret. F. I mean, I do love the design of the place. You know, futuristic designs like these. Let me check around. Install. Ooh, this is the one using dry area. Distributed by meta. Warning for casings are hermetically sealed. In case of breach, contact your nearest supervisor. Where is the nearest supervisor? I have complaints.
It's locked.
I can open it.
Alright. Press the prompted button in order for the outer ring In order from the outer ring onward. Aim Z. Again, no. Z. Oh wait. Oh, from the outer ring onward. I'm stupid.
Lockdown for this area has been disabled. To restore full functionality, please reboot the main power terminal on the top floor.
There we
Great.
go. First one down.
Okay, so I need to find the other two terminals. All right. Oh, that's a weapon. And I'm guessing these pods, like these things here, enemies will spawn from them. I can smell it. An attack unique specializing in frontal suppression that fires powerful close-range shockwaves and make enemies easier to stagger. Becomes less effective as distance increases. So it's basically a shotgun. All right.
That one up close.
Oh, who could I talk about? Oh. Okay, yeah, I'm not doing it right. All right. And he got some shockwave gun ammo.
Is that it?
Okay, it takes some getting used to, but yeah, I know.
There's a terminal.
It takes some getting used to, but you know.
Emergency lockdown for this area has been disabled.
All right.
That's two.
One more to go.
And I see the last one here. How do I? Maybe it's not actually. No, it's not. Okay. Okay. Take it for me. Thank you. What do we have here? Living. Ooh. Would you look at that? Decode. A hacking node. Hacking nodes, yellow, have special effects that trigger when passed through while completing a hack. Passing through multiple nodes at the same time increases effectiveness. These nodes can only be used a limited number of times. Decode, a hacking node that disrupts enemy internal systems, temporarily increasing damage dealt. Okay.
This will make it easier to hit things harder.
Oh yes. Yes, it makes sense, you know. Oh, great.
Eat us again. Like a damn rat in a maze.
It really doesn't like to be hot.
Whatever. Let's just get this over with. This friggin' thing is tough as hell.
Yep. Okay. Oh. Okay, that's a good weapon. The shockwave gun. I'm glad to have it. How is it going? From Kevin to Young Bay. Think that the solar plant are in a word quiet. Grunts like us show up in the morning and check out what the bots have planned for the day, and then we spend the rest of the shift trying to look busy. Gets you thinking. We're both engineers, but you ended up on the front lines of lunar development, and me, wish I could be out there too.
Bots did all the work, leaving him bored to tears. Man, cry me a river.
Are you bored too, Hugh?
Nah, I'm good. Kinda hard to get bored keeping up with your chit-chat.
Warning: tremor Severe tremor detected. Warning, anomaly detected. This power plant has entered emergency mode. Radar power output is currently limited to 35% of standard capacity. Trams and supplementary facilities are now non-operational. Restore full functionality. Restart the main power generator on the top floor under administrator supervision. Yeah, that's what we're planning to do, I'm pretty sure. Okay, we were down there. Oh yeah, season node. Okay, great. The last node to hack. I also see something interesting. Ooh. I was about to say, that's a lot. Also, that's a cute way to call them. Limb. Yes. Even more decodes. Oh wait, no. Okay, you're limited to 3 at a time. Is there anything on this side hidden? Nope. Okay, time to hack.
Emergency lockdown for all on-site locations has been disabled. Please complete a manual reboot of the power plant controller to fully restore operations.
All
right.
We made it. Now where do we find the main power terminal?
Can you stop copying me? Oh wait. Oh fuck. Could have gone further ahead. Oh, and there was also something here. Man, there are a lot of hidden things around here. Hang on, you know what? Before I open the door. Also, I'm going to fix my... Before I open the door, I'm going to go grab these things. Okay, so... Oh, there are a few. Oh, how am I supposed to get all of them? Hey, come on. There's one here, there's one here, and one over there. Okay, I guess I can do it like this. Alright, what you got for me? Nice. Yep. I'm hoping we get a first peek at the upgrade system to know exactly what we can use Limb for. Nope. Okay, not enough time. Okay, you know what? This one can go. Screw it. I don't need it. I don't need you. I don't need it. Escape hatches. Escape hatches are checkpoints that you can return to if incapacitated in battle. Diana must hack an escape hatch to activate it. In a full game, you can return to the shelter via escape hatches. At the shelter, your suit's integrity will fully recover, and you can upgrade your gear as well as interact with Diana. Ooh. Good to know. Alright. Your thing. Thank you. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Reach the top floor of the facility. New. Stasis net. A tactical unit that fires a spherical electromagnetic net. It expands on impact, immobilizing enemies within its radius for a short time. Duration varies by target. Yes, this one is on free. Ooh. Okay, we got a big guy here. Oh wait, hang on. Hang on. I need to put them into stasis here. Right? Grabbing these nuts. Fuck. I should have listened to her. Hey, at least I did a lot of damage. Nice.
What the heck's going on with the bots here? They all got haywire or what?
I don't think they normally attack humans.
I don't think.
Well, we better get in contact with Earth before it's too late.
Yeah, I don't think bots are supposed to attack humans. You know, those 3 laws of robotics. Right? Oh, nice. Thank you. Yeah, those 3 laws of robotics and whatnot. They're not supposed to attack us. Okay, what do we have here? To Liam from Jacob. It has come to my attention that a simple mistake I made got caught on hologram and now the recording is being spread around the cradle. I enjoy my work, but it doesn't foster a positive work environment knowing that everything I do could be the subject of criticism or a joke. Is it really necessary for all operations to be recorded with such strict surveillance? I regret to inform you, upon joining the cradle, you agreed to a contract acknowledging that all areas, except for designated private zones, are subject to continuous 24-hour surveillance. Honestly, I sometimes wonder if the company is pushing the boundaries with this policy. But I suppose Delphi wants to leverage its access to state-of-the-art tech to strengthen the security measures worldwide. I'm sorry I could not provide a more concrete answer, but rest assured, your concerns have been noted. Hang on, sorry. I'm gonna restart my eating. Okay.
Walkers are pretty crazy. From handling small stuff to knocking out big tasks, they got it covered.
There are no kids here, but if there were, they could probably handle them, too. And with Edith managing the lot, they're always there when you need them.
Man, what should we do? It's just so much easier to let the walkers handle it.
Well, I mean, there's still plenty of work that only a human can do. Like thinking up new innovations, or new business ventures to explore. But anyway, enough slacking. Time to get back to crunching those lab results.
Great. And look where I got you. Hmm? Got you to a bunch of murderous bots.
Look, you look.
All right. Oh, what is this? Oh. Oh wait, no, it's because it blew up. Oh, that's the way forward. Okay. Thank you.
No one here either. Damn. I gotta hurry and contact Earth.
Welcome to the solar power plant. The key to living on the moon and advancing research and development was ensuring access to a stable power supply. It's fair to say that the advanced systems in place at our solar power plant have been the backbone for supporting Delphi's development and expansion at the cradle. Delphi Corporation. I mean, I don't mind it, but you know, like the usual kind of company expands into the stars, use these robots. Robots
I hope dropping down here
start,
somehow
start,
leads us back
start
up.
killing people. Like it's been done time and time again. I don't necessarily mind it because a lot of the times it's done in actual like new ways. But come on. Oh, that's a okay. That's a fighting room if I've ever seen one. Okay, hang on, let me grab a bite.
Intruders detected. Please remove them from the premises.
Something's aiming at us.
Oh, fuck me.
Now it's my turn.
I mean, at least they're slow, you know. I'm easy. Yeah, I wanted to check if I could go there. Yeah.
Are we there yet?
Not sure. Starting to feel a bit lost.
Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Ooh.
We can restore the power with that terminal.
Oh, finally.
Okay, but have you seen the number of items around here? It's not gonna go well. But I'm gonna bet these shutters are going to open and give you a great view of the place. Like, come on.
Lockdown disengaged. Reconnecting primary power. Energy
Yep,
levels
knew it.
at 30%. 40%. 50%. 60%.
Warning. Unauthorized access detected. Severing primary connection.
Great.
This is Edith. Unregistered guests are forbidden from this area. Initializing sector guard protocol. Scanning. Targets identified. Neutralizing threats.
Neutralize us?
Looks like we're
Yeah, I
gonna
think
have to
yes.
fight our way through. Get ready.
That's a big guy.
Any idea what the hell this is?
Never seen it before.
So it's not
Oh,
one
wait.
of your cock buddies? Then I guess we could just go in blasting.
Hang on.
Where'd they get all those
Oh.
missiles?
Fucking. Oh, really? Okay. Okay, I'm basically not doing any damage here. Unleash a critical shot, a powerful follow-up attack when near a downed enemy. Press.
Take this.
Oh, nice. New weak point available.
This ain't over yet. Keep the shooting to me.
Fuck me. Fuck me. Fuck you. Okay, my frames. Oh, nice. Not nice. Okay. My frames. Hmm. Okay. Okay.
Whoa! Where did that come from?
I think it really did something.
Yeah, not bad.
Come on, big dude. Okay, my frames. My frames are suffering currently. Hang on. Oh, nice. I'm hacking stuff.
Let's do this.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, yeah. Hey.
Take this.
Energy levels restored.
Yeah, baby. We did it. This is
Come on.
how we say good job.
High five. Hmm.
All right. Time's up, kiddo. Show me what you were working on.
Okay. Here, take a look.
Sketchbook. Probably. Hmm. With a lot of loot. Completion time 21 minutes. New record. Hmm. She's adorable. I mean, I don't understand the point of making androids look like actual kids, but you know what? Release date April 24th. Alright. That was like, of course it was short. It's a demo, but like, honestly, I think it did. Ooh, new outfit, scribble suit unlocked. Change your outfit. Okay. New ability, fast moves. Dodge just before an enemy's attack to briefly slow time and create an opening for a counter attack. New weapon, charge piercer, and hacking mode. No, the multi-hack unlocked. Available for use once you find them in game. Okay. Wait, let me check if I actually see something or not. I don't see it from the main menu. But anyway, okay. I might just replay it to test the new things on my own, but it's interesting, you know. Game seems promising. So far, we don't know most of the story, of course, but I'm guessing it's gonna be one of the classics. Guy works at a space base. Uh, space base and uses robots for everything. Robots go haywire. Guy finds android. At first, he doesn't trust her, and then eventually, like, he learns to trust her, and eventually gets attached to her. And she, at the same time, he learns to be a bit more human. Like, that's probably going to be the major gist of it, but all in between, of course, can be quite unique. But it's probably going to be a more classic, a classic kind of story. I mean, more, a predictable kind of story, rather. But yeah, like, not bad, honestly. I'm kind of interested now in the full game. I probably won't be able to afford it, but if at one point I'm able to get my hands on it, I'm definitely going to. I don't know if I will stream it. I mean, I will probably stream it if I get it, assuming that they don't have too many issues regarding performances, because I was definitely losing frames at the end of that demo. Like, at the end of the fight, it takes some getting used to, like the combat system. So I'm getting used to get the gist of the uh, like dodging and stuff like that, and making sure that you check the enemy's movements and stuff. The hacking minigame did was not as complex as I was afraid of. Like, from the trailer, I was afraid that the hacking stuff would be kind of hard to get used to. Honestly, like, I learned it in one or two tries. I wasn't told at first, but I realized near the end that the blue nodes that I could see were actually, like, doing additional damage to the enemy, and I could have used them all this time. Uh, but anyway, like, yeah, it was way easier to learn than I expected. So I'm quite good with that. The general hacking as well, like hacking the nodes to open the door. Like, I was a moron at first and tried to do it from the inner ring outward when it was the other way around. But I got it right after that. Like, 10 seconds to press three buttons in the correct order. That's honestly more than enough. Same thing for the elevator. Like, yeah, gameplay wise, I say it's good. I would say it's quite good. Story wise, we don't have enough information yet. Seems a bit classic, but it could still be good. Like, just because it's a classic story, it's a kind of story you've already seen or you can predict, doesn't mean it's bad necessarily. In my opinion, like, any story any story can be told a number of times and still be good if it's different enough, if it's original enough. The whole like getting power back on a moon base kind of made me think about Deliver as a Moon, but it's definitely not the same kind of story, of course. Uh, the environment looks the classic futuristic type, looks like a classic futuristic type. I'm kind of like, I don't mind it, of course. Like, I don't mind the classics. It's good to fall back on things you know about, you've seen before. But if I would kind of wish to get to see more originality sometimes in this kind of architecture. Like in futuristic architecture, it's always these white metal panels on the walls, uh, and things like that. Like I'd love to see something more diverse, more unique. The kind of stuff you see, for example, in in the auto worlds, where uh, it's like trying to recreate old style Earth buildings, but in space and with metal. Like, of course, like if they could, if things could be done with different materials, it could be fine as well. But like more unique styles, basically, would be kind of good once in a while, unless it's taking place in a pre-established world. Like if Pragmata is actually like linked to another game in a way, like in a way that we don't know of yet. Like there have been cases before of games where you learn at one point that they're actually in the same universe as another game, and so suddenly some things make sense. Sorry, but yeah, definitely an interesting demo. Uh, and it told us more than enough. Like it showed us more than enough about the game already. Even explaining future features that will be in the full game. I kind of wish we had seen at least what can like the upgrade system to see exactly what you can upgrade, how you can upgrade your character. I'm guessing you can upgrade the armor, of course. Probably your main weapon. Diana's abilities, I'm guessing, as well. Like some basic stuff, of course, but I kind of wish we could have seen exactly what you can upgrade. At least be given a glimpse of it, like a screenshot or anything. But that's my only complaint. Honestly, yeah, I kind of want to see the full game. And I have to wait until April for it to release, and I'm guessing there's going to be like a need for some patches, so it's going to take some time until the game is actually ready to be playable. I hope it won't end up being like it's not the same studio, of course. It's Capcom. Capcom does good stuff. Capcom knows its. Oh, sorry. Capcom knows its stuff. It didn't feel like the RE engine. Also, like that's one thing that I realized. I'm just realizing right now. It didn't feel at all like the RE engine. The RE engine is the one they use for uh, Resident Evil 7, Village, probably in Requiem as well. Like ever since Resident Evil 7, they use the RE engine, and like it didn't feel like that at all. So that says a lot. That means the engine is like quite malleable to the point where you can't tell that it's the same engine regarding physics, regarding movement and stuff. Like it felt quite different. That was good. Yeah, But yeah, like I was gonna say, like if it wasn't Capcom, I would be afraid of a possible other Callisto Protocol situation. But I don't think it will be. Like if you don't know regarding the Callisto Protocol, it's essentially the game. Ever since the game was released, there's been a massive bug, like a really massive bug that can happen. Basically, if you don't die up to a certain point in the game and then suddenly you die, there's an issue with the size of your autosaves, which makes the game basically unplayable. So autosaves are supposed to weigh like 2 MB, I think. But sometimes, like but there is a risk that if you die in the game and it reloads an autosave, that also autosave will end up weighing 200 MB instead. And what it does is that basically the game tries to load the autosave if you die again, but it's so heavy that it can't load the autosave. Like it takes way too much time, and your entire game freezes. You have to close it, and you cannot keep playing on that save. You have to restart a new one. Like I have tried playing the game a few times in the past, and every time I've ended up having to basically give up because it's unplayable. I've never been able to finish the Callisto Protocol because of that. So if it wasn't Capcom, I would be afraid that it would be like we could have a situation like this, given the setting, given like the graphics and stuff. But I don't think we will. Like yeah, I kind of I'm really like hoping we'll get a nice release, no issue. The game has been kept kind of under wrap for a while, I think, pretty sure. And so they took their sweet time for the reveal to be able to actually give a full release date, as well as a demo, a playable demo. So I'm guessing that means they are ready. Like it, I think it's one of the things in the past like decade or so. Game companies have finally learned, game studios and game companies have finally learned that maybe keeping things hidden for a while is better for the quality of the game. Like sure, uh, you won't be able to create a hype if you don't reveal early. But if you don't reveal early, you will also have more time to polish the game and fix any major bug, and you won't end up with a No Man's Sky situation or a Cyberpunk situation where there's too much hype. People are expecting a specific release date, and you can't move it because you don't because people won't like it if you move the release date. So now developers take more time actually working on the game and making it suitable for release rather than spending time trying to do some marketing stuff. There have been, of course, like examples of stuff that have sadly been done in a poor manner, like the Perfect Dark remake that was supposed to come out that will never come out because the studio was shut down, and it was revealed that the trailer they had released for it was actually never done in the game engine and was like just purely entirely generated for the trailer. It wasn't any stuff from the game. Like nothing was done in the game itself. And like also like I'm saying like it's Capcom, we can trust it. Of course, it's a mark of trust because we know that Capcom releases good things, releases things made with quality and stuff like that. They have settled their they have a good reputation in that sense, and it doesn't go against what I said during the last stream when watching the Game Awards about um, games nowadays, like indie devs and indie studios releasing more quality games. It doesn't change that fact that, of course, like the future is for indie studios. Is for indie development and indie games. They are the ones that are going to take the market from now on. But it doesn't mean that, of course, that every major studio is shit or anything. Like there are some studios that are really bad reputations and for good reasons. Looking at you, Blizzard. Looking at you, Rockstar Games. Like looking at you, Bethesda, especially Bethesda. Like they had the RPG uh, recipe done to a T, and they managed to ruin it. Like they've had the best RPG system of any studio for a long time, and they managed to fuck it up with Starfield, which is a shame because like Fallout and later with Fallout 76 also, and with I mean no wait maybe it was before that before it was Fallout 76, but anyway like you take Fallout 3, you take Fallout 4, you take Fallout New Vegas. No, it's not Bethesda, but you take like Fallout 3 and 4. Like these games are fun. You take The Elder Scrolls, Morrowind, Oblivion, Skyrim. These games are fun, and they are complete. There's a lot of things in them. There's a ton of content. There's a system that is pre-established, like a gameplay system, a whole lot of things that are like well appreciated, that are pre-established with an engine that people are used to. And then suddenly, like they make very poor choices, and they just release an 18th version of Skyrim instead of actually working on what players want to see. They end up making poor choices, and yeah, like yes, of course, players wanted a Fallout game after Fallout 4. They wanted another Fallout game. Deciding to go the full multiplayer money scam route. Like, come on, really, guys? You really think you can keep your target audience by forcing people to play with others, even if they want to play solo, b pay if they want to play on a private server, pay a subscription, and see like having people paying to get really cool stuff. Like one of the things that I love about the Fallout games are the interactions with the NPCs. The way you see them, you see the communities changing with the stories. It's not only Fallout games, like Skyrim is the same. When I first got Fallout 76 and realized that, oh yeah, the world is empty. Like there's other players. That's it. Go fuck yourself. Like where are my NPCs? Where are my quests? Where are my stories? What the fuck am I supposed to do? I don't know. Like they had good opportunities and they ruined it. And other big studios that I've given the name of course, have. Capcom is one of these where, sure, people, uh, a lot of people think that they fucked up with RA6. I've heard that some people complain about RE5 also. I mean, I guess yeah, Chris punching boulders. mm, but I kind of still quite liked it, even though it was way more action oriented than previous Resident Evil games. I, I also quite like RE6. I said it during last stream, but like they learned from that afterwards. Like they saw people complain about the style in RE in Resident Evil 5 and 6. They heard the complaints. They went back like on they went back on the more action oriented gameplay. They went back to an actual horror oriented gameplay. Uh, Decided to go first person, which of course was a change from the third person fixed camera classic. I mean, from the classic games. But I would say it was a change for the best. Like it wouldn't have worked to get back to the actual classic style of camera. It wouldn't have worked. But they went back to a more horror-oriented gameplay where yes, you have weapons. Yes, you have means to defend yourself. No, it doesn't mean you can go all out on every enemy. You still have to be cautious. You still have moments that make you afraid. And I think it worked for the best. And I hope they keep that up for Requiem because RE9, like from what we've seen so far and what we're learning in the Game Awards regarding like the different play styles between the two main characters, I'm hoping that it will keep up with that. Like I can see why they make Leon more action oriented because he's become a badass because of the animated movies. He's been a badass ever since Resident Evil 2. And like early in RE6 he was pretty much mostly action oriented. So yeah, I can see why. Um and also the need to play both sides and go survival horror with the other character. I forgot her name. I keep forgetting her name. But yeah, like Capcom, other than RE6 stuff, like I mean, they might have fucked up at other places, but I don't necessarily know them. But they can be trusted with that. There are a lot of big studios like that you can trust. You know that when you see their name for a game, you know it will be good. You see Square Enix, like you know you'll get some great cutscenes, some like, to my opinion, great gameplay in most Square Enix games. Like you know you'll get your fair share. You see Kojima Productions, you know you'll see a masterpiece. Come on. So I'm not saying that, of course, that every big studio should go under or anything. But what I'm saying is their time of monopolizing the market with massive studios that have made their name on tons of games in the past. Like that time is gone. They have to either adapt by keeping by releasing new IPs, new quality games, and not just sitting on their wins, on their past glories. They have to release actual new original stuff, not an umpteenth version of a game franchise. They have to adapt that way, or they have to leave because indie studios are showing the way now. Indie studios, indie games are showing that people want originality. People want actual good work on their games and not just the same slop all the time. And I think some of these big studios have the capacity to adapt and to live in that world. But I'm thinking that we might see some of them like go silent for a while because they won't all be able to adapt. Some of them will be stuck in the past because they were built that way. Looking at you, EA Sports. Like, of course, I don't see EA Sports going under anytime soon. But uh, I'm definitely like, hang on. I'm not seeing EA Sports going under anytime soon, but I'm definitely not seeing them like grab any new. I mean, a lot of new audience, like new players, younger players, will not want to play to every year get the new like FIFA game, the new Formula One game. They will look for more original stuff, and they will turn towards indie studios for that a lot of the times because indie studios actually have original ideas and don't rely on something that was done a million times before. They will keep, of course, like EA Sports will keep their core audience. Definitely. Like the hardcore FIFA players will stay. The hardcore Formula One players, NBA, any kind of sports game will stay. Like I know people like this, people who love EA Sports games, and I know they will definitely keep playing these games. But it will get harder and harder for them to get new players. So their player base will gradually age, get like higher and higher in age, older and older. That's the word, older. Their player base will definitely get older and older as it progresses. While the newer players will turn towards more original work because that's what they want to see. Like I'm someone who like I showed my age during this stream. I had to show my age for a game. I'm kind of between. I'm technically I was born between two generations, and I know it's a bit stupid to the whole generation system. It's a bit stupid because like it doesn't mean much. You can't generalize an entire generation. Like you can't say every millennial is that way, every zoomer is that way. I'm I'm what you call a zillennial, which is a term specifically to talk about people who were born in between the like during the time period where we shifted from millennials to zoomers. So I mean in between the two. I don't belong to any of them in particular. I definitely don't feel uh like a zoomer. Like I don't get a lot of zoomer stuff. And there are also a lot of millennial stuff to which I cannot uh, relate. But so like I basically like interact with both generations on a regular basis. Like I have one of those Discord servers in which I'm the most active. It's basically full of millennials and maybe a few boomers actually. And another one is just full of zoomers. I'm the older person, the oldest person there. And I have a few other Discord servers where it's more mixed regarding generations. And so I can like take the temperature of both when it comes to gaming and stuff. And I can see the trends and I can see the people who have their habits and want to stay with them. There are people who that want to get new things, more original stuff. Some who wants to see change, basically, to see the giants finally, like some of them wants to see the giants of the industry taken down by newer stuff. That's not what I want, because if you took down a giant of the industry, no matter which one, it would have a negative impact on the entire industry. Like it wouldn't bode well for anyone, and the game industry would just become a mess, a chaotic mess. But I think it's time that the market becomes a lot more diverse, a lot more uh, equally shared. That's the term. No more monopoly to big giants of the industry. Uh, it's time for the indie world to take their part and to take a higher share of the entire gaming industry and player base. Like it needs to happen, and I think that's what these game awards are showing. Like the latest game awards are showing that yes, uh, people are turning towards the indie world for their gaming, and they want more of that. They want more clear obscure. They want more what other indie choices were there. There were a lot of indie choices, but I think three of the nominees for Game of the Year were indie games. Like, let me see. Uh, no, Dispatch wasn't for Game of the Year, but I think it's indie. Let me see. Silk Song. I'm pretty sure the devs of Hollow Knight are indies. And the first Hollow Knight already did great. Kingdom Come, who made them? I don't remember. It might be Hades too, rather. That was like also also indie. But yeah, like there are three indie games nominated for Game of the Year, which was a record. And I think we're going to see more of that in the future years. Like we saw all the trailers for 2025, 2026 rather. All the game trailers for 2026. There were some big games, some big names. There are also a lot of new stuff. Mostly, like mostly it was older, uh, like people from bigger studios that form their own small studio to work on their own IP. But like it's still new blood in the industry, in the industry. It's still a way to try and get something new running. And yeah, most of the trailers we saw were from indie studios, very small studios with not a lot of people. Also, a last thing regarding the Game Awards, I was not aware of the whole fruit guy meme. I'm sorry, I don't usually follow the Game Awards, like not that much, especially not last year. I wasn't interested in them at all, so I didn't even watch. But the year's priors I had watched like maybe once. that was the first time I stayed and watched the full show. It was kind of entertaining, actually. I mean, I did know Jeff because I've seen him every time I've checked out on stuff from the Game Awards. I didn't know about him, but I did not know the whole Flood Guy meme. So when I watched reactions to the Game Awards, like most of the reactions I watched were people who were actually uh, who actually knew of the meme and were really glad that he was back. Apparently, because apparently he wasn't. Maybe he wasn't there last year or something. I don't know. Like something happened, and but they had to announce that he was back. And I mean, it was impressive. Like I saw when I saw the reactions, I paid more attention to him in particular, and like when he fucking burst out the PVC pipes, like Jesus Christ. But yeah, like that's the last thing. Like I know there's another point where I said something during my reaction and I fucked it up about something, but I wouldn't know. I don't remember. Anyway, I think I'm going to cut this stream short, but I don't have much else to talk about, and I kind of want to go order some food for today for a change because I got a lot of bonus money for this month, so I'm going to take advantage of that. I'm gonna order a taco or something, and then do some stuff on my own. I don't know. I'm going to cut this stream short. It was a surprise stream anyway. And I guess I'll see you next time. I don't know when it will be either. I still don't know if my younger brother is coming next week or not. Like literally I don't know. So I guess I'll see you next time.